The word of the Lord came to Jonah the second time, and it was saying, "Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, preach the message I am proclaiming." So Jonah arose, went to Nineveh, according to the word of the Lord. Nineveh was a very great city, but spiritually unexplored. Jonah began to enter the city. On the first day's walk through the place, he cried out, "Yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be erased." The Ninevites believed God, proclaimed a fast, put on sackcloth, from the greatest to the least of them. Even the king himself sat in ashes. He caused it to be proclaimed, published throughout the precinct. But the decree of the king and his nobles, saying, "Do not let them eat or drink. Let men be covered with sackcloth and cry mightily to God. Let everyone turn from his evil way and from the violence and begin to pray. Who can tell? Perhaps God from his anger will turn away, so that we may not perish." God saw their works straightway. They turned from their evil ways. Then God relented from the melee that he had said that he would bring, and he did not do it to his praise. It displeased Jonah exceedingly, and he became quite upset. So he prayed to the Lord and said, "From you, this is what I'd expect. I fled to Tarshish, for I know that you are the merciful one, slow to anger, abundant in kindness, who relents from doing harm. Now, O Lord, I plead, take my life away from me. It's better for me to die than live. I wish that you would agree." Then the Lord said to him, "Is it right for you to be grim?" So Jonah went out of the city with anger filled up to the brim. He made himself a shelter, sat under it in the shade, till he might see what would become of the city, being quite dismayed. The Lord prepared a plant, made it come up over Jonah, that it might be shade for his head, to deliver him from his misery. Jonah was pleased with the plant, but as it dawned the next day, God made a worm that damaged the plant, so that it withered away. It happened when the sun arose, God prepared a strong east wind, and the sun beat on Jonah's head, so that he became quite chagrined. He wished death for himself and said, "It's better for me to die than to live." And God said to Jonah, "Is it right for you to be angry?" He said, "It's right for me to be angry, even to death." But the Lord said, "You've had pity on the plant which you haven't made, nor made it grow. Instead, it came up in a night, died in a night. Should I not pity this place, in which are more than 100,000 who can't discern right from left?"